Hey everyone, Techni here with a headset review, and the headset we have today is the Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2 with the SuperAmp. Now a couple quick things I want to cover before we actually pop this headset open and take a look at it. Number one, as you can see, we have the Xbox version, right? But this guy works, and I tested it on the PlayStation 4 Pro and then PC as well. So again, you can use this on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, and you get all your controls still. The other thing I want to cover is you're probably looking at this headset right here, and maybe you've looked at the Elite Atlas Pros, I believe they're called, the PC line. That's just in the black box right there. Exact same headset right here. So if you already have an external amp or something, or some nice onboard sound within your PC, you can just go with that. But again, same headset right here, so you kind of get the same sound stage and everything. I'll leave the link for those right down in the description as well. But hey, let's go and pop these guys open and take a look at them. First off, really nice packaging right here. You get this nice cardboard box inside the sleeve, and it's really cool. As you see, whenever we pop this open here, let's see. Oh, there goes the cover. Anyways, you get this nice little note from Turtle Beach here. Just kind of a cool little touch. But the headset and the amp is all just encased in this very, very thick, soft foam. Really nice. And then underneath the foam right there is where you get all your wires and your microphone and everything like that. But very, very solid packaging. So in your box, you're going to get the headset, you'll get your amp, you'll get your microphone, your 3.5, your USB, which is very, very long, by the way. So if you're setting this up across the room or anything, you're going to be set with this guy. And it's very thick and very durable, so you don't really have to worry about that. And then you're going to get your paperwork over here. All right, so first off, where we got to start, you all know if you've watched any of my other headset reviews, is comfort. You know, I can make this like a catchphrase or something. I should make some like t-shirts with it, right? Because we put it on our head, and it's not comfortable, no matter how good of a price it was or how great it sounds, we're going to take it right off. But seriously, as far as this comfort, where I want to start off here, even before I put it on my head, I want to show you these ear pads. I mean, holy smokes, I don't even know if you can catch them like this. Like, look at how stinking thick these guys are. And yes, it's from the edge right there all the way down as far as that cushion. It's this nice soft memory foam with this cool gel stuff in there. It's sports material on the outside and the inside, and then you just have that little pleather on the outside right there. So plenty of breathability, and they hold in that sound perfectly. Holy smokes, these things are so cozy. And when you put them on your head, you really feel that. I mean, wow, these things are incredible. Like seriously, I just got this little chill factor on these little, you know, like on the ear pads there with that cooling gel. It's like, holy smokes. These things are incredible, like no joke. They're so big, they just plush right into your head. You don't get any pressure points or anything, because again, it's just given right in there. It feels like, honestly, like when you lay down on a pillow, and that pillow just gives in right to that perfect shape of your head, you know what I mean? Almost like a Tempur-Pedic ear pads is what these feel like. That's a perfect example, you know? I mean, they are incredible. And that goes for the headband as well. Plenty of cushion right up here. It is that kind of elastic deal right here. It's got a couple metal wires right there. Now, they do adjust right on the side. As you see, you got this arm that goes in the ear cup. Bam, and you just go in right there, and you got 3 steps right there. Plenty to adjust, because again, that goes right in line with the headband. Now, the ear cups do swivel as well. As you can see, you can bring them all the way flat, and they have a little bit of give inside too if you want to adjust it that way. Now, you might be wondering, man, well, there's no, little flex right there within the ear cup, because there's no arm right here. But actually, what you have, if you can see the ear cup right here, it kind of gives way a little bit. Let me bring you in. There you go. You can see it moving around a whole lot right there. So again, it's so perfect. Again, with that swivel right there, it's very firm swivel. It's not this real loose kind of just give way swivel. So wherever you adjust it for your head, like in your head shape or whatever, if you got glasses or anything, it's just perfect right there. I mean, you can adjust these things and it stays to that perfect position. Speaking about wearing glasses as well, in those ear cups, as you can see right here inside the ear cup, you can actually adjust this little band right in there, and it pulls in the ear cup. If you can see it right here, it's kind of flexing in right there, and it just makes that perfect notch for your glasses arm. Really perfect for me. I wear Oakley glasses, and it's a straight arm, straight back, so that notch right there alleviates that pressure right on my frames right there. So all right, I'm sure you can pretty much conclude it for yourselves right here, right? As far as comfort on these guys, 100%, no questions asked, these guys get a complete pass. They are so incredibly cozy. Now, right in line with that comfort, let's talk about the build. And I think these things are built pretty stinking solid, and honestly, in the hand, they feel very premium as well. The headband up here is metal, as you can see, and everything else is plastic. As far as our brackets right over here, our little swivel mechanism, but the really cool thing, whenever you stretch these guys apart or twist them up, I mean, you're really just bending the headband here. You don't really have one designated insulated pressure point over here. The little swivel mechanism over here is very nice, tight, and firm. And again, it's recessed within both of those right there. So you don't really feel like you're going to snap them or pull them apart. Again, they just feel very, very solid. And again, you have your ear cups that can pop off right here. Also, the outside right over here, you can pop off the ear cup cover and maybe, I don't know, go get this airbrush, slap a sticker on it, or buy some replacements if you desire, you know. And that also goes as far as the amp and the microphone as well. The amp just feels very solid here. It doesn't move around on your desk. You got a couple grip feet on the bottom, and it stays very sturdy whenever you're adjusting that volume and everything. Nice metal turn wheel right here. Everything else is plastic on it, but again, you got some nice weight to it, and it feels pretty solid. Also with the mic here, as you can see, you got this coating over the mic, right? Most mics are just like that basic inside right there, but this you have that outside rubber coating, and it stays very nice and in that position. Also on the mic, as you can see right here, you have that little built-in windscreen. You know what? Let's go on and get a quick mic test. Alright, so we are now doing the mic test on the Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2s here. I am connected through the amp, by the way, not just 3.5, and I did not tweak anything within the app software or my OBS software or anything. This is just straight plugged in, and this is how it sounds. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk about sound. Now, yes, you do have this massive USB, like I stated earlier, and that's going to connect into the back of your amp right here. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. But again, like I stated earlier, that USB is very long. So again, if you're on the couch across the room or anything, you're going to have plenty of length within that guy. Now you also get the 3.5, which connects into the headset and then connects into the amp right here. Or if you don't want to use the amp, you can just plug it straight into your PC or your controller. Now as far as controls on the 3.5 here, it's just your mic mute and mic active right there. No volume wheel on it or anything. Your volume wheel is going to be right down here in the amp. Now again, I did test these on PC, Xbox One X, and the PlayStation 4 Pro by 3.5 and controlled by the amp right there. And across all of them, we honestly got pretty much the same sound stage. Of course, going 3.5 into the Xbox controller was much more louder than the PlayStation 4 controller. But anyways, we're obviously buying this set right here with the amp. So let's kind of talk about that a little bit. Number one, your volume is controlled by the amp right here. As you can see, the volume wheel moving, the little light right there. So it's pretty nice. It's really nice and big. Metal handle right there. It stays really nice and in place right there. But as far as the sound, going 3.5 again into the controller or through the amp right here, the sound stage was fantastic on these guys. I mean, I'm talking, it was just very crisp, very just open. It was such a nice sound stage. Again, a lot of us think about Turtle Beach and we think, oh, this massive bass heavy muddy headset, right? And that's not what you're getting here. You're getting a very balanced sound stage. So where are we getting a really nice sound stage from? Number one, we have 50mm drivers up here. They have a frequency range of 12 to 20,000. Most gaming headsets are 20 to 20, right? And then bringing that down to that 12 to that 20,000 is really nice. Because yeah, you have your bass. No, it's not that old school Turtle Beach or, you know, bass shaking, muddy bass by any means, you know what I mean? But you also have your highs and your mids are just right here, just kind of bouncing and complementing everything else. And it sounds really good. Again, you're not getting this bass heavy, muddy sound by any means, right? But you still do have your bass. But it's so nice because again, you're getting these really nice sound of the environment or your uniform, or just say like a reload of a weapon, right? You get all those little clinks and tinks from it, you know, and it sounds awesome. But then bam, you got a grenade going off, or you start firing the gun or whatever, and it just sounds incredible, and it's just going off in your ears. And again, the soundstage is so balanced, it's so crystal clear, and again, it sounds so awesome. Now, another really cool thing as far as sound and features on this guy, as we know, we're connected by Bluetooth, right? Because we're controlling it through our app. So say if we're on Xbox, whatever, just playing, or PC, whatever you're playing, PlayStation 4, you can actually have your game audio coming through this, controlled through this, and then while that app is up and you're using your Turtle Beach app and all that stuff, you can fire up Pandora, some music source or video, and get that volume through here as well. Now, the amp will be controlling your game volume, whatever's on your phone. So you got Pandora playing, right? You got your music playing, that volume is going to be controlled through your phone itself. But it's really cool. Again, you'll get your game sound, and then you can get your music source or video source sound as well at the same time. Really cool. All right, so now this is where things got a little confused and a little bit iffy for me at first, honestly, that you need the Turtle Beach app to control this. Well, not the volume, but actually to switch it over from PC, which, by the way, if you're using it on PlayStation 4, make sure to switch to PC. That's how it'll work right there. And then, of course, for Xbox, you switch it to Xbox, but all that has to be controlled within the app on a phone. All right, so having to control the amp through the app, this is where things got really weird for me. And again, it took a little while for me to get used to. Everything's pretty much controlled through the app, minus your volume, as we have right here on the amp, and then your mic mute, which is on the 3.5. Now, you do pair it up by the Bluetooth button right on the side of the the amp right here, and then bam, just pair it up with your phone. Now real quick, one thing I kind of want to debunk right here. I've read a lot of reviews about this guy on Amazon and whatnot, and a lot of people were saying the volume was very low. Now, I'm not sure if people are actually getting in here and actually dabbling with the app, because you really need to get in here to really make this headset shine. Number one, as you see, you got game to chat, your mic monitoring, superhuman, chat mix, and then some game presets. And that's the real trick right there, is the game presets. You want to get into here and actually set it, because whenever you get it actually straight out the box, it's going to be on a signature sound. Even if you don't fire up the amp, that's what it's going to be, is the signature sound. But anyways, you do an update on your app and everything, or the amp and all that. But the trick right here is get down here and put it on to max. That is what you want it on right there. Again, is the max. Any of the other ones right here, it just honestly makes the volume a little bit lower. But when you put it on the max, it really brings that sound stage out, sounds fantastic, and again, increases that volume quite a bit. And let's go down here to setting number 2, and this is where you get voice prompts and tone levels. Those are just as far as notifications within the headset to let you know when Bluetooth's connected and all that stuff. So you can adjust that right there to keep it real low or loud, whatnot. Get down right here to 3, and this is where you get some settings as far as the amp, as far as LEDs. As you notice throughout the video, this kind of just turns off on you. As you see, I have it set on stealth right here, but you can leave it to always on or anything like that, or auto meter, so it's bouncing around. I don't really like the LED kind of beaming in my background, so again, I leave it on stealth and it just turns off after a few seconds, as you're seeing right here. You can also adjust the LED color of the Turtle Beach logo right in there. I have it set as just red, but you can choose your own color right there as well, and then also the brightness of it there. Now you also have some streaming presets, as you have your headset input right here on the back of the headset, and then right here you have your out, so you can set it up if you're doing all that streaming stuff and all that. Now if we get right down here to the eye for the information, again, you kind of get all your firmware version and everything, and this is where you actually switch it, as you can see right here, from Xbox and PC. Now that is the one thing I wish was on the amp actually. I just can't stand how I got to go into the app to change it to PC to Xbox, because again, I got my sound settings set on it, but every now and then I'm plopping back and forth to say the PlayStation, PC, or Xbox, and I just want to click a button on the amp. So that's the one thing I don't like. Alright, so as far as controlling the headset and the amp by the app right here, again, straight out of the box, I did not like it one bit. I honestly couldn't stand it. I'm like, who would ever think about making an amp this way, you know? I honestly just didn't like it. But after about a week of using, I started loving it. And again, just to debunk some of those reviews that you might be reading on Amazon, because there's some pretty harsh reviews on this guy right out there, you know, and I was kind of conservative when I was buying it myself, you know, I'm like, golly, why are so many people just trashing it, you know? But the biggest thing was people saying there wasn't enough volume, you know what I mean? But again, what you have to do, get into the app and set your sound setting on max, right? Just go in there, set it on max, and you're gonna love the sound stage you're getting right there, and it does get loud. All right, so I just kind of want to debunk some of those sound reviews we had. Again, I got these things on my neck right here, full blasted on the amp, connected by Xbox One, so there's no trickery going on within the PC. And we're just gonna drop in right here. And I mean, you can pretty much hear it already, right? We're gonna drop in here and get a couple shots on it. I wanna show you how loud these things actually get. Let me let you listen to this grenade. Alright, so with that sound test right there, that should be able to debunk some of those reviews that are stating it doesn't get loud. Alright, so all in all, my thoughts on the Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2 with the SuperAmp here. I like them. I really do. Again, for the price I got them at that $149, $150, whatever, I think it's completely worth it. At the regular MSRP of $250, wow, you're definitely pushing it. I think it's a great headset, but I don't know. You get into $250, you got a wide array of headphones, you know. So, no, I don't think I'd recommend them at that $250, but $149 right now, all day long. I think you got a fantastic headset. Again, give them that time. When you take them out of the box, again, update your amp, update your app and everything, get in there and tweak it and play with it a little bit, you know, and then I think you're really going to enjoy it. But if you're on a PC, or say if you got an external amp already, again, as I stated before a couple times, look into those Elite Atlas Pros. I'll leave that link right down below as well, because it's the same headset, but bam, you can plug it into your own amp, or say your PC if you got good onboard audio or something like that. You're going to get the same headset, same build, same comfort and everything, which again is fantastic, but you don't got to spend the extra money for this thing. Elite Atlas Pros, I believe you can get for around $100, maybe even $89 right now, which is also a very fantastic deal. I've used those before. Again, exact same as these. So hey, let me know down in the comments if you use the Elite Pro 2 headset here, or even those Elite Atlas Pros. Let me know down in the comments and let me know what you think about them. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. I highly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. And I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.